We have crossed the threshold and we are now at issue 51.
Wow.
Yeah, that's half of 100 plus 1. Okay, and with that comes another seat. Very exciting. And with the seat issue comes an article about Billy Zane, who I absolutely love in Zoolander and Dead Calm. And I actually did a short with him and Sam Macaroni, which was very funny, and it was a lot of Back to the Future.
I caught him. Get out of here. You definitely did not catch them.
I caught those. They're in my hands. They're in my pocket now.
So you're already a seat expert because we've done it once before. This is the passenger side seat. And let's see how fast you can throw this thing together.
Okay.
I'm in the mood for a fast episode. I'm just going to read the instructions while you just fly ahead, okay? Step 1. Place one of the sponges, 51C, into the cavity in the back of 51D. Step 2. Place 51B onto the back of 51D, covering the sponge. All right. Step 3. Place another sponge, 51C, into the underside of the seat cover 51G. Step 4. Place 51H into 51G on the top of the sponge. Have I caught up to you yet?
No.
No. Okay. Step 5. Put the seat back and the seat together as shown.
I skipped one.
Yeah, you're supposed to put the seats together before you fire those things in.
I'll take it out.
I don't know if it matters. Just leave it in. You know what you're doing. It's okay that you're doing this one out of order because I think it doesn't make a difference. It's probably easier to fire all those screws in with it laying on the ground like that instead of sitting forward. So I'm going to go with good call.
And I'll go with thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right. I'll get your HP screws together. And I'm going to go ahead and assemble this probably incorrectly. I did it. I did it right.
Incorrect.
No, it's not. It's right.
No.
It is too.
No, it isn't.
How is it wrong?
Look.
Oh man, you're right. All right, fine. You're better at this than me.
I know.
What can I say?
Don't feel bad.
I won't. I built a real car. What did it say?
But slight problem.
So it won't, you had to do it the other way first?
Problem solved.
So you can do the back first, but not the bottom, right? Because you need access in order to screw that in.
Yeah.
Okay. Or do you need to undo it? Somebody knew what they were doing.
I don't need to undo it.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Okay. Work here. Work here.
Okay. Can you hold this? Hold it together.
I got it.
Here. Wait. Just like that.
Okay.
Push a little. Too much. Keep it there.
Okay.
There.
Okay. Look,
Yeah.
okay. Look, man. Look, I'm starting to think this is why you need to follow the instructions.
Yeah. In.
You got it?
Yep.
Okay, good. Is it not in all the way? What's going on?
No. I have to take this out.
Alright, so what'd you learn?
Always follow the instructions.
Yeah, you have to assume that somebody put a lot of effort into the instructions, right?
Yeah.
And they may or may not have a good reason for doing things in a certain order, but in this case it looks like they did. Hey, I was on board. I was like, you know what you're doing, but now I'm not so sure. Hey, look at me. Ask Rob Klein how many times I undid and redid and undid and redid and did and redid and then redid and did and put it in and pulled it out. Pieces of the time machine that drove him absolutely nuts. He was like, the point of doing a restoration is to put it in and leave it in. And I was like, man, if only it were that simple. If only somebody like Eaglemoss had spent eons working on these instructions for you. But you know, during the restoration, we didn't have instructions. We had research. Lots of it.
Which is your instructions.
Yeah, all the instructions were up here, right? Not all of them. In fact, only like about 4 of them.
This one actually reclines.
Really?
Yeah, wait.
Oh, you know why? Because you don't have the seat on yet to stop it from... You're like, this one will lay flat. It's really no problem. It's like a pool chair. All right. Throw it together. So we can be done with this episode, which was supposed to be the fastest one yet. Unless you want to go back to issue 48. No, thank you. Maybe it would help if the seat was forward so that you had access to what you're trying to do. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Still, I can't get over how cool these seats are. They really are.
Yeah, they are.
I know, it's really rad. So legit.
There you go.
Perfect. And now, 4 more. I'm trying to think of a good seat story, but the only one that I can come up with, which is good, is that Joe Kovacs, you know Joey Kovacs, on the restoration team, his DeLorean Time Machine is so accurate that he figured out which notch forward and which like rotation back his seats should be so that they match the A car during filming. Yeah. The attention to detail in his car is insane. When he's completely finished with it, it's going to give the restoration flagship car a run for its money. Or we could just adjust our seat and then we'd still be the winner.
Can you adjust them?
Yeah.
And the back ones.
What do you think?
This is a really great model.
I really appreciate you building it for me. Nah, it's gonna be really rad. We'll get a plastic case made that fits inside of this stand to keep the dust out and everything. It's gonna be so nice.
Yeah, it really is.
Okay, dude, that there is your passenger side seat, and now you have to install it. Let's flip that around so that it's facing you.
It's alive.
Okay, there's your seat, and you need 2 HP screws from under. Alright, you want me to hold it?
Yes, please.
I can't accept it from you. Here, I'm just going to set that down and just take the whole thing. Okay, whoa, this is a little awkward. Not sure where to grab it. There we go. You gotta make a sandwich out of it. Hold it together. Perfect. I'm really impressed that they slide forward and back, you know?
Yeah.
I know I keep going on and on about these seats, but I'm very excited about them. They turned out really well. They're cushy, they're soft, they're supple, rich Corinthian leather. And if I'm not mistaken, this is what your finished assembly should look like. And it does. Awesome. I can't wait for you to install this in the car. But before you get there, there's a few steps left, like the entire bulkhead. But that's got epic stuff. So coming up in 52, and with that, 51 is history.